Shanny Fannies. Welcome to part 5 of... Wait. Hi, Shanny Fannies. Welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi, Shanny. Hi. Welcome to part 5. Wait, I can't edit that. Dang it. Welcome to part 5 of the Q&A. I decided to do a part 5. I was only going to do 4 parts, but then I felt really scared and lonely, and so I'm going to do another one. So if you missed parts 1, 2, 3, and 4... or when I put up my hair in this really weird ponytail thing that's happening on my headness, then I will put all the links to those videos below and you can go check that out. So, okay, so let's answer some more questions and then this will be the last one, I promise. And then you'll be done being bombarded. Although a lot of you like this, and so that works out great because I don't want to stop, so. I know, you guys, I hit 35,000 subscribers today. It hasn't even been, has it even been a week since I hit 20,000? When did I hit 20,000? It was Friday. What's today? So just over a week? Is that right? Am I calculating this right? What is today? I don't know what today is. Oh, today's Thursday. So almost, it hasn't even been a week yet. So in 1 week, I've got 15,000 subscribers. What? Well, welcome everyone. That's not intimidating at all. I don't feel pressure at all. I'm actually very excited about it and even more motivated than every time I get a boost on YouTube, it just gives you a new, like, oh, a new motivation. Like every subscriber I've gotten has given me a new motivation, and this one has been huge, but I'm grateful and I'm taking it and running, and nobody unsubscribe because I promise I'll be nice. I'll be really, really nice. So don't leave me. I won't abuse you. Not like Onision. I'll be real nice to you. I think he has a really good heart, by the way. He just needs to live through that and not his... Let's not get into that. Okay. Yvonne Shea. Oh, hi, girl. How do I know you? I know that picture. You have a YouTube channel, don't you? Because I recognize your picture. Yeah, you do. Okay, tell people in the comments what it is, and everyone go subscribe to her. Okay, how has your faith helped you? I know God helped me so much through my eating disorder. Thank you. Faith for me has been a very rocky road, and I'm only being honest, because I have never in my life stopped believing in God. I have never in my life lost the testimony that I have in the church that I belong to. And I've also never pushed my beliefs on anybody on here or anywhere. I've also never turned anybody away if they don't believe in God or if they don't believe what I believe. I believe that believing in God can be done all different kinds of ways, and whether or not, okay, so I obviously have my own belief systems, but for me, it's helped me a lot to be able to open up my mind and my world to listening to other people's points of view and perspectives is what I'll say, I guess. Not that I'm questioning the church that I'm a part of, but that I'm questioning, like, how are different religions different? How do people believe in God differently? And how do people not believe in God? And how does that work in their minds? And, like, I'm just very curious about it. I always have been, and that's okay. That doesn't mean I don't believe in God. It's just that I'm curious and I'm open to hearing what you guys believe and connecting with everybody on that level, you know? Everybody has their own spiritual level, whether it's with God or with a higher power that's not God. I don't know. Everybody has that higher power out there that's a higher power than them, except for like Kanye West. I mean, he pretty much is God, apparently. So that was really mean, but like he's ever going to watch this. And he does think he's God. He really does. If I ever saw him, I would probably give him a really big hug and be like, dude, you have a beautiful soul, so just let it be you and let that out and know that we're all equal to you and that you have talent, so let that out and stop being so egotistical all the time. But I love you and I don't judge you. I feel very judgy in this video today. I'm so judgy. Onision and Kanye West, my goodness. What was the question? Oh, how has my faith helped me? So anyway, I have been struggling for a long time with something that I'm getting better at, and I'm excited to tell you about that. So, my biggest struggle with God is that when I am in, used to be, not anymore. That's why I'm getting better at this. This is fairly new for me, considering I haven't been talking to God for a while. Like, I would talk to him every day, but okay, let me just explain this. Okay, so before, when I was deep in an eating disorder cycle, if I was deep in a binge purge cycle or a cutting episode or anything like that, I would not even think to myself to pray, because in order for me to be in those places, I had to be in a very dark place, and I had to let the darkness in. And the darkness is the opposite of God. And sometimes when that darkness clouds your head enough, you don't even think to pray. You don't even think to go to God. You don't even think to go down the hall to your loved ones. You don't think about that. All you think about is what your brain is clouded with. Like, it doesn't even occur to you to pray. And if it does occur to you, you don't care to do it, because that's the state of mind that you get in. So for me, I've been working really hard on that, and I've always prayed to God, but I've never really prayed to God. Okay, how do I even explain this? When I would pray for other people. I would pray for other people. I would pray for my husband mostly. I would pray for my parents and my family mostly, and all of that stuff. And once in a while, I would sincerely pray about myself, but not often. When I did, it would be literally when I felt like I was about to die. So, like, if I had just passed out, or if I felt like I was about to pass out, or if I felt like my heart was about to explode, which has happened so many times, that's when I sincerely be like, please don't let me die, God. Please, I will do everything I can. Like, we've all been there. We just, like, all of a sudden become desperate and promise the world to God, but then the next day we don't go back to him. Like, that's how my life has been for a long time. And I'm just being honest. And that's embarrassing to talk about. That's embarrassing to admit, that I only go to him when I really, really need him, when I really, really feel like I'm in danger, or like when Danny leaves to go out of town. That's when I, like, sincerely pray the most. Like, please don't let Danny die. I will do anything if you bring him back safely, things like that. You know what I mean? So I've lived my life, my whole life, being like that. And it's very new to me to even think about praying for myself in a sincere way, but I have been practicing it lately. And when I do, when I do, you feel the sense of happiness and emotion and clarity. Like, you just know that you're doing the right thing when you're trying to connect to whatever your higher power is. I'm not going to judge if you don't believe in God, but for me, I do. I do believe in God. And when I make the attempt and when I try to connect, that's when I feel helped, and that's when I feel loved, and that's when I feel comforted, and that's when I feel completely at peace, is when I actually truly pray from my heart, instead of just praying and saying the words about myself and then only meaning it when I talk about other people. When I actually mean it for myself, I feel comfort and peace and love, and I feel like he's wrapping his arms around me, and that's how I feel. And this is a new feeling for me. This is something that is new for me, regardless of the fact that I've always believed in God. I have always believed in God. I guess I just never let him help me. So that's new for me. So, I mean, I've done it before. One time in my life I did it a long time ago, but I forgot, and I never practiced it again. I never tried it again. So it's been a long time, like since high school. That's the last time that happened for me. So yeah, so that's all. I don't know if that answered your question, but yeah, that's where I am now, and that's just the honest truth. So just being honest. Man, it feels good to be that honest. Like, that's embarrassing. I would have never said that before, knowing that my family and people from my religion watch these videos, because so many of them do. I was always so embarrassed to say that stuff, but really, why am I embarrassed? Like, that's the truth. I'm never going to heal if I don't address the truth, right? And neither are you. So you better do it now, soon. Anyway. I talk so much. Kellic Trash. Shani, do you prefer The Simpsons or Futurama? Simpsons. I know every episode. We have every episode on DVD. I love it so much. Danny likes both, but Danny would prefer Simpsons too, but he does like Futurama too. Veronica Lopez, are you going to do a video about tips for anorexia? Do you mean tips to not do anorexia or tips for it? I can't imagine you mean for it. I love you. I love you too. Please tell me you don't mean tips for anorexia. No, I'm never going to do a video like that. I don't do that here. You know that. You were here at the live stream, weren't you? Didn't I talk to you on the live stream? But if you mean tips to avoid anorexia or get over anorexia, yes, I have some things planned. February is going to be a great month, you guys. Oh, it is February. Crap. When is Eating Disorder Awareness Week? I think it's like the 22nd or something. And I have a viral video, not a viral video, but another, like my last viral video, the day in the life of the bulimic video. I have another one planned. Should I tell you what it is? No, I'm not going to tell you. But it'll be something like that. And then I also want to start diving more into talking about anorexia more, because I do talk about bulimia mostly, but I do have some experience with anorexia, and I think I could help people by talking about it. So, dang it, go back. Oh, Danny, my girl, Danielle Kately. Hey, Shani, once you and Danny move into your own place, would you think of getting any other pets? If so, what kind? We want a kitty and a puppy, but we can't because I'm allergic. So we'll keep having my birds. And we also, it's so hard in Utah to find places that will allow pets. Like, I might have to lie about my birds. I don't want to do that, but I'll tell the landlord, like, they just stay in their cage. They don't come out. They're not like a cat or a dog. They're not going to ruin your place, but it's hard in Utah to find pet-friendly places to rent, and we have to rent it first. We have no credit. We don't have bad credit. We just have no credit. We've never owned a credit card or anything like that, so we have terrible credit because it's no credit. No credit is bad credit, apparently. So we have to rent and build up our credit in order to buy a house someday. Maybe in like 20 years we'll buy a house. Who knows if we're alive by then. Sophie Jorgensen, hey Shani, how should a person bring up to their parents that they may have an eating disorder, even if they are extremely thin but average weight? Okay, go look at the videos that I made. I made 2 videos. I talked about this before. One is called How to Tell Your Parents You Have an Eating Disorder, and I think the other one is called Dear Parents, I Have an Eating Disorder, or something like that. And they were posted on the same day. The first one gives you steps of how to tell your parents. The second one is me literally telling your parents for you. All you have to do is play the video, sit next to your parents, and have them watch the video with you, and then that will open up conversation for you guys. So go check out those videos. I think I put it in the other one, the other Q&A that I talked about, but you can probably find it really easily though. Just type in Dear Parents, I Have an Eating Disorder, I think is what it's called. Jess S. Hey Shani, congrats on getting over 30,000 subs. Thank you. You deserve it. Aw, you're fantastic. Aw, you are too. Thank you. How have you been managing being home alone? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm about to be murdered every 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure that there's a rapist just waiting at the door and just waiting for the lights to go off so that he can break in and come in and find my vagina and rape the crap out of it. And then he's going to look around and steal all kinds of things from my parents' nice house. And then he's going to bring all his buddies in with their guns that are waiting outside for him to be done raping me and ransacking the house. And then his buddies are going to come in. They're going to rape me. They're all going to rape me, and then they're all going to steal everything from my parents' house. And then once they gut the entire house, they're going to come back, they're going to murder my birds in front of me, and then they're going to shoot me and murder me, but not all the way, just pretty much dead, but enough that I'll still be aware and in pain and in agony until I'm alone, until Danny gets home on Tuesday. For all the days I'll be in agony, pain, but not dead. I'm handling it great. I'm not really a paranoid person at all. Okay, so thank you for watching the Q&A today. I will see you next week for another one, next Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. I love you guys with all my heart, and remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye. Sorry about that.